Bright News, the English news channel, uncut and unrestricted. Namaskar, welcome to Bharat Bright News, the English news channel, uncut and unrestricted. Local people joined the procession, including a family from London at Jalaram Temple at Somnath, Gujarat. The temple of Jalaram Bapa at Somnath Prabhaspatan Patan was built 20 years ago by a washerman family from London, and since then every year this family and their relatives come from London. The devotees of Jalaram Bapa from UK, America, Africa, Australia and other countries and from other cities of India and Gujarat, they celebrate Jalaram Jayanti with great fanfare. This is the 20th year this family has come to celebrate Jalaram Jayanti, in which Mukun Dabhai Chudasama, Meenaben Chudasama, Sain Chudasama, Tishan Chudasama, Jessica Chudasama and other family members have come to visit India for special program for Jalaram Jayanti. On the day of Jalaram Jayanti, various programs were also held, in which flag hoisting, cake cutting, chappan bhog and a grand procession was taken out in the afternoon, which started from the main roads of the city. A large number of people joined this procession, which was taken out and celebrated with the fun of band, baja and bursting of crackers, and a procession with Jhandiya Ras, and people in the procession distributed chocolates from abroad. After the procession, people took advantage of the food offerings. A large number of people joined this procession from UK, Naresh Bhai, Damayanti Ben, Mahesh Bhai, Bhavna Ben, Gurvanti Bhai, Umila Ben, Rohit Bhai, Bija Ben, Jayesh Bhai, Aarti Ben, Kirti Bhai, Hema, Shri Ben, Meeta Ben. From Africa, Suresh Bhai, Prathima Ben, Dikshit Bhai, Pravina Ben has come with his family. From Australia, Deepak Bhai, Madhvi Ben. From America, Suresh Bhai, Aruna Ben, Panna Ben, Radhika Ben had been reached India, Prabhaspatan Somnath to celebrate the Jalaram Jayanti festival. Jalaram Jayanti is the birth anniversary of the Hindu saint Jalaram Bapa, celebrated on the 7th day of the waxing moon in the month of Kartika. The festival honors his legacy of selfless service, compassion and devotion to humanity by engaging in charitable acts, offering food to the needy and visiting temples to sing bhajans. Devotees also share stories of his life to reinforce his teachings of kindness, humility and faith. Jalaram Bapa is celebrated for his lifelong dedication to the helping others. His most famous initiative was the Sadavrat, a free fruit center for the hungry, which is continued by his followers today. His teachings emphasize that serving humanity is a way to connect with God, regardless of background. He fed everyone, including Hindus and Muslims, a testament to his belief in serving humanity. He lived a simple life and encouraged others to have unwavering faith in the divine, often chanting Sitaram. Followers engage in acts of charity such as distributing food like khichdi, sweets and gathia and other essentials to the poor. Devotees visit temples to the offering prayers and sing bhajans, devotional songs in his honor. Stories of Jalaram Bapa's life are shared to teach about the virtues of humility, kindness and devotion. The festival is celebrated with great fervor, especially in Saurashtra, where large crowds visit the temple in Virpur to commemorate his birth. There is a beautiful story behind Jalaram Bapa. It is believed that once a tailor named Haraji, who was suffering from severe stomach ache, came to him to get himself cured. Jalaram Bapa prayed to God and Haraji was cured. He fell at Jalaram Bapa's feet and addressed him as Bapa. Since then, he was known as Jalaram Bapa. The very true and real story about Jalaram Bapa when he was born. Do you know? Come on, we all get the knowledge of Jalaram Bapa, who actually Jalaram Bapa was. Jalaram Bapa was born on November 4th, 1799 in Virpur, a very small town in Gujarat. However, his birth anniversary is observed according to the Hindu lunar calendar rather than the English one. This is why the date of Jalaram Bapa Jayanti changes every year. The celebration takes place on the 7th day, that is Satam of the Shukla Paksh, during the month of Kartika. In 2025, this day falls on Wednesday, October 29th, instead of November 4th. The difference arises because the Hindu calendar follows the moon's movement, not the sun's. Therefore, the festival aligns with the cosmic phase that marked Jalaram Bapa's birth, reflecting the same spiritual vibration rather than the solar date. The life of Jalaram Bapa I would like to mention here. Jalaram Bapa was born into a modest Lohana family in Virpur. From childhood, he showed remarkable generosity and spiritual depth, while other children played. Jalaram found joy in helping others. He often gave food and clothes to the needy, even if it meant giving away his own family supplies. At the age of 18, he became a disciple of Saint Bhoja Bhagat of Fatehpur, who guided him on the path of bhakti and seva, or devotion and service. Jalaram's wife, Veerbai Ma, shared his spirit of sacrifice. Together, they turned their home into a place where no one ever went hungry. Soon, this act of kindness became a permanent institution known as the Sadavrat, a free kitchen that fed anyone who came to their door. There were no conditions, no questions, and no barriers of caste or religion. Service to humanity became the form of worship. One of the most well-known stories of Jalaram Bapa is about the grain sack that never emptied. It is said that one day a saint blessed him with a sack of grains that would never run out. From that moment, the Sadavrat kitchen in Virpur could feed country's visitors, yet the supply of food remained constant. This miracle symbolized a powerful truth. When generosity flows from a pure heart, abundance naturally follows. The more Jalaram Bapa gave, the more the universe gave back. His life showed that selfless giving is not loss but divine gain. Jalaram Bapa's life itself was a message. He taught that true spirituality is not about rituals alone but about compassion in daily life. His three main teachings continue to guide devotees today. Serve without discrimination, have faith in the divine, live simply and give freely. Jalaram Bapa's teaching itself was a message. He fed everyone, the rich, the poor, the Hindu, the Muslim, the traveler and the stranger. To him, humanity itself was God. He constantly chanted Sitaram with devotion. Faith was his strength, and he encouraged others to trust the divine even in times of hardship. He lived with minimal needs and believed that happiness grows when we share what we have. His wealth was measured in kindness, not possessions. These teachings remain timeless. In a world often defined by greed and division, Jalaram Bapa's message reminds us that peace begins with service and humility. On October 29 this year, 2025, temples across Gujarat and Indian communities worldwide will celebrate Jalaram Bapa Jayanti had already celebrated with devotion and joy. The grandest celebration takes place in Virpur, while Jalaram Bapa was born where, and his temple still stands as a symbol of compassion. From early morning, devotees gather there at the temple with flowers, sweets and offerings. The sound of Sitaram fills the air as people line up to pay their respects. The day's main highlights is the community feast, a continuation of Jalaram Bapa's Sadavrat tradition. Thousands of devotees are served freshly prepared meals that include rice, dal, vegetables, sweets and snacks. Volunteers work together selflessly, carrying forward the spirit of Jalaram Bapa service. Temple cities like Mumbai, Rajkot, Jamnagar and even London and Nairobi also organize community meals, bhajans and donation drives on this day. Devotees follow simple and heartfelt rituals to honor Jalaram Bapa on this day. Begin the day with prayers and the lighting of a diya, offering gratitude for the blessings in your life. Devotees sing bhajans dedicated to Jalaram Bapa and chant Sitaram to fill their homes with peace and positivity. Reporter Mahesh Baiwaj along with Chief Editor Sivam Bhattacharya. Namaskar, Dhanyavad, Jai Jalaram, Namaskar.